You're live. You sure about that, bud? Reboot. Oh man. Close some tabs out here, kids. Good times. All right, here we go. Reboot. Play. Try that again. Reboot. Play. Try that again. Reboot. Play. Cook the noodles! Well, I gotta have dinner anyways. So, yeah. The water is boiling. I actually kind of appreciate the advice to do this video because my wok was in a terrible state. I had rust spots forming up at the top. So I do a little work on this afternoon. Clean the top up. Man, why is my volume up? So I do a little work on this afternoon. Volume down, please. Clean that up. Put heat to it. Re-seasoned it. And it's been brought to temp and brought back down. So yeah, here we go. This isn't going to be a very long stream. We're just going to chop a couple vegetables up, and we're going to boil some noodles. I got a package of open noodles here. This is the, we got here the Hair of Angels, my preferred noodle. Comes from Italy. It's nice. Good till 2023. I keep it frozen. So this is like a 4-minute noodle boil. I'm just going to boil it. I mean, salt your noodles, I guess. Put oil in your water. Rinse it if you're absolutely clueless when you're done. I don't really care what you do with your noodles. This is what I'm doing. We'll get those waters, or those waters. Let's get 4 minutes on that. Angel hair is quick. We just set that. Let's try not to melt it though. We'll set it up. Oh, Jeremy made it. All right, well, here you go, bud. Cook the noodles. The noodles are getting cooked. All right, we got some celery. It's been washed. I'm gonna chop this up real quick. On the bias because it looks fancier when you cut it at an angle. If you use knives at home, be careful. Use supervision if you require supervision. If you don't require supervision, I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. I'm going to spill these everywhere. Try to get some of them there. How's the noodles doing? Noodles are doing good. Who requested the pasta live stream? I believe you requested the pasta live stream. So here's your pasta live stream, bud. This is like a lazy man's version of a recipe that I eat quite a bit, but I don't have all the ingredients here. So we're doing what I got on hand, which is not a lot. So this is going to be a vegetarian dish. So I don't have any thawed out meat. So we're just going to do celery, onions, and pasta, and some spices. Check those noodles. They're going to be done here in a second. Try and break some of that up. I don't usually live stream this part of the of me doing what I do. It's usually the breakfast stream. That's okay. Keeping it interesting. I try to keep the onions big because I don't like to feed my dog onions, because if a dog eats too much like onion or garlic, it can inhibit the dog's ability for the blood to carry the oxygen, and you can kill your dog if you give it too much onions or garlic. My dog's been eating garlic and onions her entire life, so she should be good. Let me rinse my hands off. I got onion fingers. All right, so our veg is cut. We're gonna turn this off. We got about a minute left on that there. Let's get this thing going. We're gonna put that on high heat. Probably should have high heated that earlier. Let's see here. What do I want to do? I need to get my onions separated out a little bit, but I don't want to put. Or we got a minute. Got a minute on that noodles. Yeah, we'll do it. Put this in here. Try to get these onions kind of separated out so they're able to cook a little better. About 30 seconds here. This will not be an hour-long stream. This is going to be done cooking here, and it won't be a big chunk there. That'll be fine. And like, embarrassingly, I don't have any fresh garlic, which is like, I'm so embarrassed of that. Like, I usually buy it in bulk, and I had a big pile of it, and apparently I forgot I've been recovering from my arm surgery for, well, that's been quite a few months now, and all my garlic I had on hand has gone to dust. Because I wasn't cooking during my arm surgery. I was being cared for by people who like to take care of me when I need care given. So, all right, I gotta rinse my hands and these noodles are done. Hold, please. I don't know if I can show you the noodles being, well, it's gonna be a challenge. Sorry, putting on the old gloves here. Safety first, kids. Yeah, and they don't match because I'm a renegade. So I'm just gonna like, I gotta go off camera here for a second, so I'll be right back. There's no way for me to film this. Oh, I should have stirred those noodles. I got a clump of noodles here, which is terrible. Yeah, we'll get over it. Alright, so here we go. I need to try to see, hopefully that'll break up a little bit. Alright, I heard you. So what we're going to do, normally this is where you put the oil in and the spices. But I don't have the garlic. We're going to use hot pepper flakes. We're going to use a lot. That's going to be our main ingredient. Got a little garlic powder here. We're going to put some of that in there just to get that garlic flavor. And we're going in with onions and celery. Oh, man! The spice is real, kids. Need a little more oil. So when I first got my wok, like the recipes are, I think, geared towards cooking on gas. Would be the best way to describe it. Because they're like 30 seconds, 20 seconds. It's like, well, there's no way I was going to cook for 20 seconds. Whoop! One flew over. Amazing. Most important thing, I think, when it comes to cooking on a wok, is make sure to shut the wok off when you're done cooking. Because I did that once. We had a beautiful meal with all the fanciness. Had a bunch of people over, went in the other room to eat the first plate, and then we smelled burning from the kitchen, and I had left the wok on high and destroyed the food. We all got one plate, and it was like, I'm not saying there was people that wanted to cry, but it was pretty sad. There was some sadness involved. Let's put those noodles in. Put a little oil on top of that. See if we can break up this giant clump of a noodle here. Oh, I got food flying all over the place. Now, this would be a better dish, obviously, with some meat. Like normally I used to use steak. Well, like I said, I didn't have any on hand, so like nothing I can really do about it. So this is just going to be good enough for me for tonight. I mean, I'm not going to eat all this tonight. I'll have leftovers. Put some soy sauce in there. We're cooking dinner. Now the original version of this, you put a head of cabbage in, you use leeks, you put shrimp in it, you use garlic. Excuse me. The spice is coming off that. Pretty extreme. And it's called Bami or Bami Goering, I think is what it's called. There's that knot of noodles. The salt comes from the soy. I think I'm going to put a little bit more soy in there. I don't know if I have pepper flakes. Yum, yum. Real garlic would be absolutely clutch in this dish. Not that, I don't even know what you call this. This is called what I had in the fridge. Should be good though. Let's try a little bit. Try some of these noodles. Oh, come on, noodle. That's going to be probably like lava hot. This will be the determining factor if I need to add anything. Woo, that's got some kick to it. Those hot pepper flakes. I believe I got plenty. All right, go ahead and turn that off. Now, the one thing I'm missing right here from the meat is extra juice. So normally the meat would add some liquid to it. You got a little bit of stickage going on at the bottom, but it's not too out of control. And we'll just keep stirring this around so it doesn't stick too severely to the bottom. These are actually, this is pretty new to me, this thing. Oh man, I think it's amazing for walking. It's made of bamboo. Oh, you got a little stuffage over there. I mean, this is like just simple, nothing fancy. Fill your belly. And technically, you're getting some vegetables, a lot of carbs. You know, the meat would make it a lot better, obviously. I mean, I kind of apologize for that, but like, what are you going to do? I'm not going to drive to the store. Like, the day got away from me a little bit. It's almost 6 o'clock. And I haven't eaten dinner yet, so. It's a big pile. That might be a little too much pasta. That's fine. Can't be perfect. I mean, try to be perfect. Never been. All right, let's get some of these noodles up. I did turn the wok off, so we are off. So we'll make ourselves a nest, and then we'll come in here and scoop some of these vegetables up, make sure we get some of those. I mean, it's crazy to think about, like, it's 2 full onions. Like, if I eat it all in one day, it's like, who eats 2 onions in one day? That'd be intense. It'd be an intense onion consumption. 4 sticks of celery. I could have done more celery, I guess, but it was either use the rest of the celery or do 2 more celeries. I mean, I just want to make sure I'm not going to burn anything on the bottom of that. All right. Diced bacon would have been good. Well, yeah, no. I wouldn't have had thawed bacon, you know. Just... Well, it tastes fun. I may have I put a lot of pepper. This is a pepper-based dish here. No, that's pretty spicy. And the garlic powder, yeah, I mean, it ain't the greatest way to do it, but it's just like a spicy noodles with some vegetable. Should we see if the dog will eat, Dewey? It's hot. We gotta make sure that she doesn't get a burned lip. Yeah, stir. Oops, sorry. Do a little more stir in here. Make sure we don't get. Oh, she's gonna lick her lips on this one. I guarantee. I put a lot of spice because like limited ingredients. What are you gonna go with? You're gonna go with spicy. So that's what I went with. Whoops, that piece flew. Oh, she's coming in. She's going in for the. Here, can you get it off the floor? Here. Is it spicy? Yeah, the answer is yes. Let me get this tripod out of your way, dog. You licking your lips? Yeah, she's fully licking her lips. That's funny. That's a spicy dog. You want some more? Berta? Spicy? You licking your lips? Hey. Yeah, you're licking your lips, I can tell. Whatever. All right. I believe I've officially streamed myself cooking pasta. I've done it in the past, I think. This is kind of a lame version of a really good dish, but this tastes really good to me right now for some reason, so I'm happy with it. You don't always have to follow the instructions. Like I started doing the onion thing because like leeks are hard to find a while ago. We'll give the beef some more. Whoa, careful. Don't fall over. Cool pasta now. Well, everything's off. So this will just sit here and then I'll put it in a glass storage container. I'll eat that for dinner probably tomorrow night. This stuff doesn't last very long. I ate it pretty quick. I mean, normally when I make the regular recipe, like this thing is mounded. I use a half a head of cabbage. I get crazy with it. Cooked pasta now, dude. Are you? The pasta's cooked. I'm eating it. You not see me eating pasta? We're past cooked pasta. We're at eat pasta. Cook the noodles. These are the noodles. We used angel hair. I think. All right. Well, that's probably going to be pretty much the end of this. Make stream longer. Longer? Oh, you want more? All right. Well, I'll just eat them. Put my windshield wiper blade on the back of my car today. That was fun. You want to watch me eat that much pasta in one bite? Does the internet want to see that? Here we go. Ready? It'll go take a minute. Oh, that was too big of a bite. Holy cow. That's fun. Yeah, I know. I wasn't really planning on doing a second stream, but I cooked something like this the other day, and I didn't stream it. I thought, oh man, I should have done that. But whatever. No big deal. I'm kind of glad I got the suggestion because my wok was in terrible shape. I can't believe how rusty it got. More on the dish. You want me to have a second plate? Rest assured, I'll eat a second plate of this tonight. There's no doubt about that. How about more for the dog? Here. Ooh. Second plate. Eat a second plate. Okay, I gotta finish the first plate. Thou shalt not go for seconds until thou shalt has finished thy plate. I think that was written in the book one time. I mean, I think when I was a kid, I used to just like eat noodles and butter. I always thought that was good. I really like pasta. How am I doing? I'm hanging in there. My mouth is on fire. I don't have a drink. I should have got a drink. Oh, wait. I do have a drink. Hold please. Oh, man. Spicy. One thumbs up. Whatever. I mean, how exciting can this be? This might have to be tomorrow's video. No, I'll watch this tomorrow. I'm gonna start just videotaping the cold weather. Just like, oh, it's cold today. Alright. 22 minutes is longer than I thought I would go. I was aiming for 15. Let's go ahead and turn this back around. Oh, got the hood on. Hey! You still looking at my cabinets? Weird lighting. Alright. Viewer request. Cook the pasta. Eat the plate. Feed the dog. Show the dog. Done. Check. Done. Alright, on to the next thing. Longer. Make it longer. Make it longer. Well, alright, fine. You can watch the bearded man finish his plate. I probably shouldn't do this. It's probably going to make people throw up watching me eat. Mmm. Pretty good. I'll try to use my manners and not talk with my mouth full. I like celery, though. I am going to lick this plate, just so you know. Between me and the dog, I lick the plate. Not the dog. I'm currently being mean mugged by my dog, because she heard that. She's very disappointed. Is this Korean stir fry? No, this is Elveshelves. That's just noodles, onions, and celery with some spicy red pepper flakes. I don't even think it's a recipe. I think it's just like, yeah, I just did that. The original dish is Indonesian, I believe. Indonesian, I think it's called bami goreng, I think is what it's called. Let's give the old beast this. Okay, yeah, no, it's really spicy. I put a lot of pepper flakes in there. Like breathing it in. when you first put that in the oil, like the fumes come up and like gets in your eyes and excuse me. Crushed red pepper. It's a spicy guy. All right. I'm choking on peppers. Thanks for tuning in. Spicy. Second stream of the day is pretty extreme. So, assuming that you missed the live stream, which is understandable, but if you caught the re-upload, hey, the pasta doesn't cook itself. You got to cook the pasta. So, there we go. So that worked out. My wok was embarrassing. I actually have 2 woks. I guess I've been using my other wok more lately. This is my original wok. I've had this thing for about 2 decades. And, I guess I neglected it. I mean, I re-seasoned it a couple years ago. Redid the whole thing because it had built up pretty thick carbon deposits. So I did a full resto on it. But for some reason, the upper edges, I mean, I always oil it and I always clean it. But for some reason, I pulled it out of the drawer tonight and there was like rust, like spots everywhere. Kind of had like a moment, like That's why the stream was late. I was going to start it earlier because I was like, dude, I got to fix that. So I was in there with steel scrubber, scrubbing away, trying to redo it and trying to get it all right. So, all right. Well, hold on a second. I don't want to make a liar out of myself. We're having more. We're gonna have more. Let's get those onions on there. Oh yeah, big scoop of onions. And a big old knot of pasta. Does that look like enough to leave for tomorrow? Maybe a little bit more tonight. Just like that much more. That's perfect. Ooh, like some extra crunchy yumminess there. It's like the junk off the bottom. That's where all the flavor is, kids. The flavor hides at the bottom. Let's get a dish and put that in a dish. Ooh, put it in the old Pyrex. Dog, mixing room. My dog's always bummed when I use the wok because I will not let my dog lick the wok. Like, that's not happening. And she doesn't understand. Like, usually when I cook, I let her lick the thing I cook out of, unless it's cast iron. Like, if I use the stainless steel, I let her slurp away at that. That's one of her favorite things, is to lick the pan. And she doesn't get to lick the wok. She's very upset because she knows that tasty things come out of the wok. Sometimes dogs have to be a little disappointed in life. Gotta get every morsel. Every morsel. All right. Put that in the old sink. This is gonna be this is the full shebang here. If you ever thought to yourself, oh man, cooking at a wok, it's too much work. Get all the big chunks out. Look at me just flicking it out. No one here to tell me no! Don't do that! Like, normally what I do is get the wok hot again. Rinse it out, which I will do later. But I do like to get the big chunks out as soon as possible. Makes cleanup easier. Okay. Half a package of pasta, bunch of celery, 2 onions. What else could you ask for in life? Does that sound good, kids? I still got some more to eat here. I'll put this in the fridge. Dog, give me a look. All right, 30 minutes. That's it. We're only going a half hour on the second stream. Make pasta. Pasta's made. All right, peace out. Half hour. That's way too long. Stay safe. Make your own pasta. Start with like mac and cheese from Kraft. Add water. Peace. Make pasta. Pasta's made.